On today's episode of Juice 901, we will be talking with special guest comedian and actress Monique. So sit back and take a sip with juice.
I wouldn't even understand, so I said, I don't think I can
Contagiously influential. Say what it do, what it ain't, what it is. Listening to music, watching cartoons since I was a kid. Say what it do, what it ain't, what it is. Listening to music, watching cartoons since I was a kid. Turn the radio on, that's my jam. Beats banging loud like the door. With the slam, music blast out. The sunroof, play my music real loud so they can.
What's up? It's your boy Tay Speaks.
It's India Evanay.
And it's your girl J Money, and today we have a special guest, Oscar award-winning actress and comedian Monique.
Okay, how you doing, Miss Monique?
Hi.
Hey, baby.
And I'm
Thank
actually
you so much.
happy that you did this because this came on from me shooting my shot on Instagram.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm very grateful that you even did this. I guess we're
I'm
jumping.
grateful that y'all were having me, baby.
Oh, the feelings mutual. But I guess the first question would be like, how hard was it growing up because you grew up in Baltimore, Maryland, right?
Yes.
Like, how hard was it growing up being the youngest of four? Like, what were like some of the challenges you faced?
You know what? This may sound vain, but it's honest. And I would say the lack of attention.
Boom.
I think one of the biggest challenges that I faced was lack of attention, and which really followed me into adulthood with some of the decisions that I made based off of the lack of attention that was given as a child.
So, what?
So also with that being said, what are some of the positive changes that you saw in Hollywood since you started like years ago? Have you seen any positive changes since then, like with women in your field, like the comedian and actress realm? Like, what are the detrimental changes that you think?
I think more of us are in.
Mm-hmm.
More of us are in the door. I would say that there's a lot more that needs to be done. But if you notice that there's a time in Hollywood where there's only just one.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to black people in Hollywood, there's only just one. When it comes to white Hollywood, you have a handful. But when it comes to the color of Hollywood, it always appears to be just one. So I think what we're witnessing right now is the feeling of, can there be more than just one? Is more than just one talented at the same time? So I think there's a little bit of that inching in right now.
Okay.
All right, and I just wanted to ask, how did you prepare and how did it feel to make the crossover to film? So I know you started off on stage doing your comedy acts. So how did you make that crossover to the movies, to film?
I'm gonna answer that. What's your name again, baby?
I'm Jahara Christie.
Jahara Christie. Okay. I wanted to say it right because I mess the name up too. So I wanted to make sure I was saying it right. Before I started doing stand-up, I was doing acting in high school.
Okay.
Don't look at me like that, sugar. Acting. See? Okay, my baby honey is sitting off to the side looking like, what acting did you do? Well, I'm going to do that.
Let her know.
Got into all the other stages. So when I was in high school, they were doing a play about a dying grandmother, right? And I was the grandmother. But my only line was, girl. You couldn't tell me that was not the best ever. But to say crossover, I don't know that there was a crossover because I think it all, for me, falls under the umbrella of entertainment.
Right.
And I love the feeling of entertaining. I love whatever it is, whatever that emotion gets sparked. I love that feeling of entertaining. So much so that my nephew is here, my great nephew, who is 6 months old. And he's in his little walker, baby, and it's just me and him in the kitchen, and I am doing one more performance for this baby because the feeling of seeing your reaction to the entertainment, I enjoy that.
Okay. And I guess my next question would be, was there any point back then in your life where you knew you would face some of the challenges that you're facing today? Like, was there any point back then that you had a feeling that all the challenges that you're facing today, like with Netflix and all of that it might happen? Was anything?
That's a great question, brother. And You're the first one
Okay,
out of
Tay.
all of the brilliant journalists that's ever asked that question.
Yes.
And the answer would have to be yes.
Hmm.
There's been something in me since I was a little girl that if it wasn't right, I had to speak about it. And I remember having a conversation with Rodney Perry, who used to co-host with me with the Monique Show. And this was a few months ago, and he said, "Are you scared?" And, I said, "Rodney, I don't know how to be scared. There's something in me that I can't take credit for, because I think I came here with it, but there's something in me that says if it's not right, you must say it out loud.
Yeah.
Regardless as to what it is, who it is, how it is, you must say it out loud." So to ask did I ever know I was going to get here? Yeah, and it's hard to explain. But when Sydney and I both talk about it, we both knew as children we would be faced through our lifetime to speak up and speak out.
That's great.
Yeah,
I really,
that was,
you did that.
Yeah.
And I guess,
That's
did you have
right.
anything else to say?
Do you have another question, Jenny?
I just wanted to ask, in your role in Precious a couple years back, I know it was a couple years back, but were you scared to play that role where, like if it was going to give you an image, because that was a serious role in how she did it. So how did you prepare for that? How did it make you feel?
I've done a lot of interviews, and I want to say that I'm so proud of the three of y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Because y'all are asking the real questions. And oftentimes people are afraid to ask the real questions, and they pitter-patter and they want to ask the journalistic question and the Hollywood question. It's like, girl, how did you prepare for this shit? Like, what did you do? I didn't have to prepare because I knew that person. And that person was my brother Gerald.
Okay.
So when Mr. Daniels sent me that script, I already knew who that person was, and the best advice that I got was from my husband, who is my manager, who I call daddy, who is that man. I remember he said, "Mama," he said, "whatever you do, don't judge her. Just be her."
Right.
So when Mr. Daniels took action, I knew for me, I wanted the world to see that monster in my brother. But what I didn't know was, in playing that role, it would allow me to forgive my brother. And it would allow me to not have this silent resentment and almost this thing that was crippling me because I didn't know how to let that go. I didn't know how to be responsible for my actions because it was easier to say, well, because my brother did that to me, that's why I'm doing this, or that's why I'm responding this way. So in playing that role, there was no preparation, but I wasn't prepared for the journey it was going to take me on in my road to forgiveness and loving someone that's sick. Now, do I ever want to see my brother again in this lifetime? I don't. But I wish him no ill will, and because of that role, it allowed me to say, I wish you the best, and I wish you nothing but wellness, and I hope you get well. Because I understand the sickness, and in playing Mary Jones, I would want somebody not to have sympathy, but empathy for me. So no preparation, but I wasn't prepared for the journey either that it would take me on, and appreciative of it.
So it was very healing for you to do that.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it really was.
Thank you for being so open with your
Yeah,
Thank you
it's-
so much.
Like, I really appreciate that, for real.
Feels like we're just sitting down, just having a conversation, like, just.
But that's why I appreciate y'all, because that's all y'all are doing. That's all y'all are doing. I feel like we at the cookout in the basement. We've probably had a couple cocktails by now. Not you, young baby. Not you. Right. Auntie got explained. Not you, sugar. But that's what it is. And I know oftentimes when I do interviews with people, I'll tell them, I say, don't make this a Q&A. Just talk to me.
Yeah.
Because when you just start talking, you'll begin to get information and you'll begin to share yourself. And once you open up as the journalist, well, it makes the person that's talking say, well, hey, baby, let's just have a conversation and not feel that I don't know you, but you wanted to know all about me.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is very discomforting.
It doesn't feel like an interrogation or anything. It's just.
Right.
Yeah.
Just have a conversation.
Well,
Well,
I guess you have more questions.
Yeah, well, on a little bit of a lighter note, I just want to know who are your favorites right now, like just in the entertainment industry. Like, who do you like to see right now?
You just went out, baby.
Who do you like to see like right now in the entertainment industry? Like, who are you liking? Like music, anything like that? Music, actressing, anything like that?
Everybody. Do you know I enjoy everybody? Because do you know that to get up in front of strangers, whatever your craft is, if it's poetry, if it's music, if it's comedy, if it's acting, and I don't know you, I don't know what your response is going to be. I applaud any person that can walk into a space and say, here's my gift, would you like to open it up? So I don't have a favorite, but I will say, we had to applaud Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, baby. What did he say?
Definitely.
Come on. So, you know, I mean, all of it is my favorite. My babies who are downstairs right now playing the guitar and the saxophone and the piano, and my little niece got a little something in her hand. I'm proud of them. I'm excited for the art of entertainment.
Yeah.
That's great. So what are how do you plan on I guess overcoming all of this? Like the people saying that you were wrong about the Netflix thing, and how do you plan to overcome all this and still come out? I know you're already at the top, but come out winning in everyone else's book, or does it really matter to you?
Well, you know, to say does it really matter to me in everyone else's book, I can't worry about everyone else's book because I have a family that I have to make sure when they see how this is going, when they understand how mommy and daddy had to fight for equality and gender inequality, when they understand what it is, then we've done our job. But not so much for people that I don't know, because everybody's going to have an opinion. And if we start getting caught up in everybody's opinion, then you lose focus. To say, how do we come out of it? Well, that's like asking Harriet Tubman, how do we come out of it? You had to keep going. You have to keep pushing. And you get to, I think for me, there was a time where I felt like, when I first said boycott Netflix, right? Did I think that we were all going to get together and say, we're going to shut down Netflix? I did not. But I knew it had to be extreme. I knew I had to say something extreme because inequality is extreme. And when people say, well, Monique, wasn't a boycott too much? You damn right, but isn't inequality too much? So we seem to excuse the abuser and we jump on the abused. Well, it's not just me. Historically, that's what we've done. Anytime you've had someone to say, wait a minute, something's not right, and it's right in our face. Well, everybody didn't like that. Everybody didn't like Dr. Martin Luther King. Everybody didn't stand behind that brother when he got locked up. Matter of fact, it was only 55 people that went to jail with him. But today, a whole world will celebrate him.
It's a whole difference.
Right, so everybody didn't stand behind Muhammad Ali. They thought he was foolish. Why you change your name? What's wrong with you, boy? But now the whole world celebrates a man who said, I refuse to fight someone who's never started a fight with me. So I understand, and my husband, we understand what we were walking into when we walked into it. What I did not think was that there would be such a fight with people that look just like me. And I'm grateful for the ones that look like me. They're saying, no, Mo, we know that's some BS. We standing with you, sister. That don't make no sense. But I didn't think that there would be some of us like Charlemagne the God. I didn't think that brother would say, well, you're asking for equality. That makes you donkey of the day. I didn't think that I would have those type of dialogue with my folks. But then once you really start knowing our history and you read the story of Fannie Lou Hamer, and you read the story of Shirley Chisholm, and you read the story of all of our great sisters, when you read the story of Georgia Gilmore, and you find out that when we took stands and we had to say, we got to put our hands up because this don't make sense, and if we got to ball our fists up, we're willing to do that too, well, they were considered crazy. They were considered foolish. They were considered, so I get it, I understand it, and I don't take it personal. But what I have to understand is, Monique, there will be some people that won't get it, but for the ones that do, we're going to keep on shouting. We're going to keep on speaking. We're going to keep on standing. So that's how we come through it.
Well,
Yeah.
It's That's a real,
You just-
definitely a
yeah.
real
You're just
answer.
great, honestly.
So
Yeah.
inspiring.
Yeah, like
today,
you are
and I
really just
thank
giving
you.
me just all the
It's like you don't
wisdom.
know what to say back to it. It's like,
Yeah.
all you can do is just take it in.
We just
basically.
really appreciate.
Yeah, we really
which is,
appreciate
like,
you
everything.
for even, like I said, even taking the time to do this episode means a lot.
Yes.
To
It
us.
means a lot to me, baby. And what y'all have to understand is there's a group coming behind y'all.
Mhm.
See, they're coming. They're on their way. And they're watching. And they're looking. And they're paying attention. So when you say to me, T, how grateful you are that I would do this, y'all are our babies. Because you're going to get to a place where you feel like I'm there. And there's going to be a little brother or sister that's going to tweet you or Instagram you. And they're going to say, hey, could you please come and do my show? Or could you please come be a part? And all I would ask you is, brother, pay it forward. And if we keep doing that, then that's how we keep getting better. So when you ask the question, Monique, how do we overcome it? How do you overcome it? With brothers and sisters just like y'all. With the ones who's unafraid to take a stand and say, I'm not asking you to give me more than I deserve. I'm just asking you to give me what I deserve.
Yeah.
This is true.
Well, we thank you, Monique. Like you said,
Yeah.
thank you for taking the time to do this. And can you tell these folks to tune in to Just 901 more?
Let me tell them, Sugar, tell me what you want me to say.
Tell
This is
them
109.
Child 901. That was our one right there.
Wait a minute, see? 901, right?
Just 901.
Okay. Wait a minute, I'm gonna do it real good. I'm gonna
Okay.
do it real good. Hey, my loves, it's your girl Monique. And if y'all want the juice, tune in to Juice 901 with Tay, India, and Jahara. Only where the real juice gets delivered.
Hey.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so
That was
much.
perfect.
Y'all keep going, and we're so
Thank you.
proud of y'all. Keep going, my love.
All right,
Thank
wish
you.
you nothing but the best, Miss Monique.
You have a good day.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye, sweetnesses.
Wow. She did that.
All right, that was a good episode or
Great
interview.
episode, most
It was
definitely.
definitely inspiring. Thank you again, Monique, for taking the time out. We really appreciate it. How do you
Yes.
guys feel about that?
Man, it's
Inspired. I hope that interview inspires someone else to fulfill their dreams. Like as you can see, she was very fearless and just self-motivated at that point, and
Right.
yeah,
I
and
can
it's
only
just
hope to be like that.
it's nothing like having a conversation where you just it really feels like a conversation rather than
Yeah.
interrogation or anything like she said. So that was dope, and they definitely went.
Nothing but dope combos.
I expected it to be
Yeah.
great, but not that great. Like it was
Yeah.
just like.
Yeah, it was more than what I was thinking, I guess. So.
But like Indy and Jay said, I hope y'all enjoyed that, and continue to tune in to Juice. Continue to subscribe. We appreciate all the support that we're getting, every single one of y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Keep
Gratitude.
chiming in. Thank you. Who got the juice?
Who got the juice?
Who got the juice?
Juice 901.
We got the juice. Keep the peace.
Salute.